Welcome back to No Soup for You, a show where two bro workers eat soup.
That's a great description of that, Scott.
Yeah, nailed it.
Well, last time you surprised me with some various soups, so today I'm going to surprise you with a soup.
Is this it?
This is said soup. It's actually a stew.
Okay.
It's Brunswick Stew. For those of you who don't know about Brunswick Stew, it is a traditional Eastern North and South Carolina stew made with not offal, but leftover meats, chicken, sometimes barbecued pork, sometimes wild game. I've heard of squirrel being an ingredient
Can I see
in
the
chicken
ingredient
stew.
list real quick?
Yes, this comes from Mrs. Fearnow's Brunswick Stew, which is a North Carolina product.
You are making that. It says Mrs. Fearnow.
Mrs. Fearnow's. And this is the Brunswick Stew that my mother served to me when I was a child. This, to me, is comfort in a can.
Okay, so this says Mrs. Fearnow's Brunswick Stew, made with chicken and crisp, tender vegetables, has been served on dinner tables since the 1930s, when Lily Pearl Fearnow first canned and sold her homemade recipe.
Lily Pearl.
Lily Pearl. Today's version of Mrs. Fearnow's Brunswick Stew remains true to the original goodness, not necessarily the recipe, but the goodness, because I'm looking on here and I see not squirrel.
No, certainly not. But
The chicken skins.
You might encounter recipes for Brunswick Stew that do include wild game.
So a lot of the local barbecue places, and we're in the Piedmont Triad, kind of the middle of North Carolina, a lot of them serve Brunswick Stew. Not regularly, but you'll see a sign at the counter that announces they have
It's
Brunswick
a Friday
Stew.
special
Is that
or
what it is?
something like that, yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure that I've ever had Brunswick Stew. So.
Tuck in. I would like to point out the fact that they say crisp, tender vegetables.
They did.
That's a bit of an oxymoron.
Are they? So what kind of a base is this?
Well, it's certainly a tomato base, but not a tomato bisque base.
So I'm seeing there's lima beans, there's corn, there's something white, maybe potato.
Potato. It's a potato,
Okay.
yeah.
But not a lot of chunks of chicken, but lots of shredded pieces.
Shredded. That is key to the Brunswick Stew, is that the meat has to be shredded, never chunky.
I thought that stews, by that definition, was a chunky thing. I mean, it's chunkier than the soup.
Well, it's thicker than a soup, but it's not. The meat itself isn't going to be a cube of meat. It's always going to be shredded.
And this is regularly available. You picked this up at a retail store?
I got this at a local grocery store.
I've never seen it.
It's always on the bottom shelf.
Okay. Is it reasonably priced?
What would you consider a reasonable price for this?
Oh, I would think you'd pay $4.
Yes, it is reasonably priced.
Okay.
In fact, Scott, it was $3.99.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's kind of in the Progresso price range, I think.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I don't buy enough soup to know. I tend to make my own.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our rating, which is a spoon.
Yep.
1 through 5 spoons. Yeah, I think you suggested this, so I can only imagine how many spoons.
This is home to me. This is comfort. This is something I would eat on winter days when I was home from school, either sick or just wasn't in school that day. It was easy.
As a school teacher or as a student?
As a student, yeah. This is something that my mother regularly purchased for us. So the nostalgia factor is huge for me, and I am going to give it 4.5 spoons.
All right. Well, just because I've yet to be blown away by a soup, I can't give it 5, but I would give it 4.
It's solid.
This is good. So that means it's a 4 because we round down, just to be fair.
You know, Scott, one thing we didn't do to our previous soups was dress them in any way with salt or pepper or... Would you do that to this?
This doesn't need it. I mean, what would you add to this?
You could add an oyster cracker,
Okay. Just
or
one?
or
Is that the rule?
a dozen. You could add
Do you crush them or do you just?
oyster crackers. I never crush. I like the whole oyster cracker. A saltine, I will crush from time to time. You could do that, but it doesn't
Sometimes
need
when
it.
there's soup involved, sometimes just give me that cracker.
Now, if you're going to enjoy Brunswick stew at a barbecue restaurant, I would have a hush puppy in one hand, maybe.
This is really good. Thank you.
It
for
is
sharing
good,
this.
yeah.
Mrs. Fearnow's. What a crazy name.
Yeah. Comes from Sanford, North Carolina, which is south of Raleigh. But yeah, should be available regionally.
This is a perfect example of sharing your knowledge of soup. Thank you.
Yeah.
No soup for you. Make it a great day.